Keep your eye on Emiliano Terzaghi, the all-time leading goal scorer who scored a brace in the second half, including a stunner. Glazer in his fourth season, a 5-4-1 formation. A few changes from the defeat against Naples on March 15th. Jackson Dietrich. We get the referee signal and underway here from City Stadium. The 17th Henny Derby and the first of 3 meetings this year in Richmond as an opposing side at City Stadium. Perhaps more for Lapsley to deal with. In swinger, heart of the area, off the post. Terzaghi got his head to it. And he clearly had Lapsley beaten. Emiliano Terzaghi is playing with a different level of confidence after his second half brace a week ago. He eliminated memories of his missed penalty very quickly in that AV Alta match. Scored what might wind up being in contention for goal of the year from midfield in the 51st minute, and then laid on, polished it off with a classic poacher's goal. Terzaghi scored many of those in his time off rebounds. Already getting into some dangerous spots tonight. This is headed along for Boyce. Clever interplay here. McLaughlin! Excellent stop from Sneddon at his near post. And just hits it hard for power. Sneddon does what he's supposed to. 2 palms. Marked his debut with a goal and an assist in the victory over Tormenta on March 7th. Near post. It was headed on by Cella. Cella scored some big goals in his short time with Richmond. He does get here on the near post. Boyce within swing. Back post. Drew Sneddon off his line. Still loose. It's in front. McLaughlin. Gebhard over the line. Madison snatching an advantage before the break, and it's Derek Gebhard striking for the Mingos. It's an industrious goal, to say the least. You see it just get played back in. McLaughlin got a touch to it, and then finally it falls loose. All Gebhard has to do is drive it past the oncoming convoy of kickers, and he will open his account for 2025 in the Henny Derby. 2 attempts for McLaughlin. Gebhard barred down. 1-0 Madison. High ball to the back post. It is beyond Barnathan, and that is where we leave things after 45 minutes. A 1-0 cushion for forward Madison at halftime of the 17th Henny Derby. Here's Espinal. Laying it off for Terzaghi. And now has a pop. Took an awkward deflection. Goes out for what should be a Richmond corner. Restart. Darwin Espinal just weaving through a sea of pink. And ultimately, it's the follow-up effort that is just deflected. Decent ball in. Doesn't quite clear the first convoy of Madison defenders. Now the second ball flicked on. Terzaghi once again getting a touch to it. No trouble for Lapsley, though. This is a very promising start to the second half for Richmond. 2 major chances. Playing his usual outside center back role. Called in action on a number of occasions. Here's the goal scorer, Gebhard. 1-on-1! Gebhard with a second! Catching Richmond out! It's 2-0 Madison! Of the night here in the Henny Derby. Does Espinal have a response? It is still Darwin Espinal! What a finish that is! Richmond right back in it! The 30-year-old with a sensational strike. It's 2-1. Are you having fun yet? Espinal, the former Another foray forward for Richmond. Falls for Espinal! Nearly had another spectacular in his locker. In USL League One in 2024. Ball in towards Terzaghi! Kirkland in front! And somehow cleared off the line. Turning the favor for Madison. It's a flick on from Terzaghi. Kirkland's waiting. Just plays it too far. Gebhard. Fitch was sent sliding. Gebhard winning it back. And still Adrian Gebhard goes down in the area. Loud appeals from the officials. The follow-up from Gebhard is saved by Lapsley. Out of thin air it seemed. Adrian Gebhard just doing it all by himself. Cheeky nutmeg on one. Then gets back up. Manages to bash it at Lapsley, a former non-league man in England. In swing, back post. Falls for Gebhard! Narrowly whistling it wide. Just 2 minutes remain of our added 5. Issues clearing now for Sneddon. Garcia keeping it in play. Munjoma. Quick turn, Murphy laying it back across. Excellent stop from Sneddon, denying Galindrez. This appeared to be the golden moment. Excellent ball from Murphy. You see Galindrez juke his defender out of his boot. And there is the full-time whistle. Forward Madison notches their first win of the league campaign in the Henny Derby.